This video is going to be a tutorial on changing out the Brother TN660 toner cartridge. So I'm going to be putting it in a Brother printer, and if you have this printer and you want to look online, I did a tutorial review, sorry about the dust, did a tutorial review on setting up the Wi-Fi on this model, the HL2340DW. So let me get the stuff out of the way that I usually do in my videos. If you like them, please do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like. If you want to donate to my channel, if this helps you out, ask for my PayPal info. Donations are always accepted. If there's a product you want me to review, if I can get a hold of it, I'll do the review. So, before I continue, I love these Brother printers. These things cost, normally you see them online for about $99, then they drop down to about $79, so 80 bucks. A toner cartridge, which lasts me forever because I don't print that much, but a toner cartridge probably costs, I don't even know what I paid for this, maybe $40. So if you don't want to mess with the toner cartridge, use the printer for a couple years. If you don't use it that much, a couple years, and then go out and buy a new printer because they really are so inexpensive and they last forever. Now, the last time I replaced a toner cartridge wasn't this model of printer and it wasn't this model of toner cartridge, but this is going to be difficult because the dog loves to watch me during all my videos. She loves to sit here and be involved, and I might have to stop to take her out again. But last time I had a Brother printer and I went and I put in a toner cartridge, and it was the model before this one was released. And I ended up getting a lot of black dirt on the printed page, and I gave the printer to my mom as a second printer. I couldn't use it anymore. They say that sometimes you have to go in there and clean the wires or something, or you have to replace the drum. I wasn't going to spend that much money because I can buy this thing for $80, $90, and a drum and a whole cartridge probably cost twice as much as that. So if you run into problems, just go out and replace your printer. They're not that expensive, and they really are good, and they last a long, long time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to swap this thing out and see what happens. An icon over here now that says offline. If I press on the printer, it's normally red showing that. Let me click on it now and we'll see what happens. This is what we end up getting. I'm going to put this thing online in a minute, but all you do, you can see right now, it's bottomed out. There is no ink in here. This thing took about 3 weeks until it finally went away. I had the red line and a little red icon, and then it disappeared. So let me try to put it online for a second. Not sure why it is not going online, but what do we have here? It looks like number 1, we open the door. Number 2, we pull out the toner cartridge. Number 3, I can't really see what we're going to be doing with that yet. Number 4, I don't know what we're doing with that. Maybe pulling out the something on the top. Number 5, can't see what we're doing. Number 6, we're inserting it. And that's it. So let me go open up the box now and look at the drawings a little closer, and I'll come back and we'll start working on the printer. Here we go, people. I've got the instructions. One thing that's really cool, they give you a way to mail this back to keep it out of the landfill, and it also allows them to save a fortune because they don't have to make another container. They just refill it with toner cartridge. The sad thing, it's really pathetic that they can't put any words on here. It's all photographs on how to do this. No words at all, no instructions. Wow. Alright, so what you want to do first is you want to open up the front cover. That's the front cover. And what we have here is we have the DR630, which is the short usage cartridge. And I'm going to be replacing it with the 660, which is the longer use cartridge. So according to the drawing, we're going to be sliding this thing out, and there's some type of lever on the left. Okay. So we're going to slide this out. Let's get some lighting in here. Let's zoom on in a little bit. We're going to slide this. We're going to grab this and slide it out. And then there is this little green tang over here. So I'm assuming you press your tang down You press your tang down and you, let me back up a little bit, press your tang down and this thing slides out. That is your toner cartridge inside the holder. And then what they want you to do, let's see, what are the next instructions? Next instructions are you're supposed to get a sheet of paper that you can do this on so that you will not ruin your flooring or carpet. They want you to clean the, what does it say? You're supposed to clean the Corona or something every time, or the drum Corona, the wire every time you replace a toner cartridge. So again, they give you absolutely no written instructions at all, which is ridiculous. But I believe this just pulls out. Wow, it didn't even have to try. It just comes right out. You do want to do this over something else like paper or cardboard, because if the toner falls out, this does not come out of carpet, believe me. It just does not. So this is what a toner cartridge looks like. There's your lip. No. Sorry, that was the dog. I'm trying to get her to not come near this. So what we're going to do is we are going to take off the protective cover on the new one, and it just slides right off. Now I know with the old cartridges a long time ago, they wanted you to move this in different directions. This has been shipped, but they wanted you to move it in directions, shake it around a little bit so that the toner was even. You might not have to with these newer styles. I don't know. I'm going to do it anyway. You don't want to wiggle it around too much. I probably should have kept the cover on before I did that. And then you just insert it into your cartridge, just like you took it out. So we're done with that part. And I believe right now we do the Corona cleaning. Okay, so we've inserted it. So now I'm going to turn this around so you can see. Be careful holding the sides of this thing because there is a lot of lubrication, and you never want lubrication on your fingers, usually. So you got this green thing that has an arrow, and it points backwards. So this is the, what is this called? The Corona wire? I want to get you the right info. What do they call this? Drum unit Corona wire cleaning is required every time you replace the toner cartridge. However, they don't tell you how many times you're supposed to move this back and forth. Again, they don't give you any. Why is this not moving? They give you absolutely no information at all. So I'm going to do this like 3. They don't say how many times for or why you're doing this. Maybe that is why you end up with that dirt on your page after you change the cartridge if you don't do it the right way. Who knows? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my old cartridge. I'm going to put the protective cover over it so that I can ship this back. They give you a pre-printed address label. And now that I did the Corona, so now the next step is we're going to insert this back into the printer, which I moved way back there so I wouldn't cause myself a problem cleaning. All right, so we're going to insert this. And it better go in. Oh, come on. Did I put it in the wrong direction? Yeah. And it should just pop in place. I want this to be on the video. Okay, I pressed it in place. It's seated. You can see it's not going anywhere. So that is the last step. Now the last step is close the door. And I don't know why this is offline. And I'm going to press go. Okay, so while it's doing its thing, let me turn off the camera. I still have my message saying it's offline, and that is probably the problem. That's why nothing is working right now. I'm going to unplug everything and plug it back in, and hopefully this will show that it's full ink. There we go, people. We see that it's in sleep mode right now. You missed it going to black over there. It was white, and in the minute I plugged in the cable, which is why it showed offline, we got the black line over there. It went all the way up, so it shows that it's full, that it's filled up, that it's a new cartridge. As I said, the last time I did this on another printer, the page was just covered with lots of black dirt, black toner, and I couldn't use the printer anymore. So I'm going to go print out a test page now and see what this does. I'll be back in a second. I'm in the control panel. I'm going to what am I going to do? Right click on the Brother printer. I don't want to remove device, see what's printing, printer properties, printer preferences, troubleshoot. I'm looking for something that says print a test page. Detecting problems. You might want to do this just to make sure there are no problems. I believe I will get a thing that says, do you want to print the page? So let's wait it out. Checking for errors, searching for connectivity, checking for errors. Couldn't identify any problem. Oh, come on, give me an option to print a page. I'm going to go to the icon in the control panel, device and printers, right click, printer properties. Down at the bottom over here, can't really see the mouse. We got print test page. A test page has been sent. And so I'm going to show you the page now, and if it's clean, then that's going to be the end of the video. I do hope that it works. You have a very, very, very happy person here right now. It's a white page, nice and clean. I know it looks a little yellow because of the lighting over here. There is no black dirt on here. What else can I say? This is on a Windows 7 machine. Very simple to change out the toner cartridge. Some people complain that they're not able to, they can't get it to reset. I had zero problems with that. The minute I plugged the printer in, everything reset. It was printing. I didn't have to worry about a message saying not an authentic Brother cartridge, because this is from Brother. So that's going to be my review of the, let me get the box here again. This is going to be the TN660 toner cartridge, but all of these are pretty much the same. You take them out of the box, you take the toner tray out, you remove the toner from the bag, you maybe shake it around a little bit to help distribute the particles, take off the cover over here, slide it into the tray, close the, make sure it snaps in place, close the tray, make sure your cables are all plugged in, and it should all power up, and just test it out with a print page if you want to. Very easy to do, very inexpensive. Don't have to buy, I was going to buy another one of these printers for $79. Don't leave me a message saying dust this thing off. I am going to. And again, help me out, donate to the channel, thumbs up, subscribe, a like. Send this to lots of other people. Thanks for watching. There it is, the green icon. When it was running low on ink, it was red, and then when it ran out of ink completely, it turned to white. Now it is green.